Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here, jumping back into Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Nintendo Switch. For everybody who is watching this stateside, happy Thanksgiving. For everybody else, happy Turkey Day here in Animal Crossing. We're diving back in to celebrate the holiday. It's probably been maybe a year, 2 years. I'm going to say it's probably been about 2 years since I participated in Turkey Day here in Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I'm loosely familiar with what the holiday has to offer. I remember it to some extent, but it's been a while, so it'll still be a little bit fresh for me as we get back in there. But we're doing a special Turkey Day 2025 episode, guys. Hello there, and it's also posting on Thursday because Thanksgiving and Turkey Day versus my usual Friday schedule. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let's dive into it. Isabel says, hello there, everyone. Right now on Domo Isle, it's 1:27 p.m. on Thursday, November 27th, 2025. We're hosting a Turkey Day event from now until midnight to celebrate the fall harvest. We've invited a world-class chef to cook for us in the plaza. I hope you can all join in on the fun. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Alrighty. So it is Turkey Day once again on Domo Isle. And, been talking about it a little bit for the past... I'm not going to go on a rant again. About how mediocre Thanksgiving is as a holiday. Oh yeah, forgot about that. It's okay. And I don't mean that in Animal Crossing talk, I mean it just in general. It's just an okay holiday. It's fun. I mean, my favorite part about Thanksgiving is surprisingly not even the food. I mean, food is good, obviously. Apple pie, banging. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite, for anybody who celebrates Thanksgiving, what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Doesn't have to be, can be a side. I do love me some candied yams too, or like, I think they're Bruce's, the brand. It's a big old can of yams, but they're like in heavy syrup, so it's like sugary and terrible for you, but delicious. Alright, I forgot this song is kind of a bop too, though. Let me check the, Turkey Day announcement. November 27th is Turkey Day, when we give thanks for the fall's bounty. We've invited a pro chef to our... Yeah. I like Nook Friday instead of Black Friday. Nook Friday announcement. I don't know if I ever took notice of this before. Nook's Cranny is holding a massive sale from November 28th through November 30th. Everything will be 30% off, so come by. I don't know if I ever took notice of that before. But either way. Yeah, apple pie. I mean, food is great, right? Food is always a good time for any holiday, so Thanksgiving is good for that. But I gotta say, my favorite thing is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's always been, like, a staple through my entire childhood, and it's, like, the one thing of Thanksgiving that, like, no matter what happens, that's always... And I get really bummed if I, like, sleep through it, if I sleep in. Growing up, I'm gonna talk to Franklin here. Growing up, my parents would always, like, host Thanksgiving, and all my family would come over to my parents' house. And that's no longer a thing, really, anymore, as I've gotten older. But, what's still cool is we still spend time with family, obviously. But they used to start prepping, like, Thanksgiving dinner first thing in the morning, right? So we would wake up and they'd be baking and cooking and all that good stuff. And then, of course, you know, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade would be on TV. And it was just like, it's still like, to this day, it's just a lot of fun. It's very nostalgic. It's just a good time. And I love the balloons. The giant balloons that they have in the parade are just top notch. And they always have, like, Pokemon. I think there's a Mario one this year. Stay on the lookout for that. But all just, like, family-friendly characters that I've grown up with and come to know and love, or new characters that I have no idea who they are. Like, you know, I'm sure Bluey has a balloon. I'm familiar with Bluey, admittedly. But yeah, like, there are a lot of characters. I think K-pop Demon Hunters will probably have something, which I have not watched, but I know it's a cultural phenomenon. So anything with like cultural significance really has a part in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I think that's why it's cool. It's just like a hodgepodge of festive pop culture references, and it's just fun. Anyway, back to Turkey Day. Franklin says, "Are you one of the locals here? I'm Franklin, professional chef extraordinaire. Nook Inc. hired me to come and cook for everyone. See, Turkey Day is about celebrating the harvest by preparing a feast with all those fresh ingredients. And no one knows feasting like turkeys, which is why they called in a professional gobble-gob." No one knows feasting like turkeys. Sure, okay. Well, I say that, but right now it's what those of us in my line of work would call a conceptual feast. Make no mistake, I brought with me everything I need to whip up a positively gobblicious clam chowder. But today is about nature's bounty, not my personal excellence. I want to use local ingredients where possible. Just 3 manila clams would be all I'd need to adapt my award-winning clam chowder recipe. But I typically have people to do my clam digging. Where am I going to find a digger on such short notice? Huzzah! Nope. Huzzah! Da-da-da-da! Huzzah! Alright. Yeah, so this is... I do remember this. This is fun. This is a fun... I mean, in previous Animal Crossing games... it was fun because you had to, like, track Franklin down, because it was very like, oh yeah, it's Turkey Day, where we eat turkey. And Franklin is a turkey. So they kind of played up that aspect and, like, had Franklin hiding, which was always fun. And you had to track him down and, you know, find him and whatever. And if you were like me in Animal Crossing City Folk, you would start swinging axes at him like a maniac. But anyway, so that's 2 manila clams. But yeah, no, like, I really enjoy the cooking aspect of this holiday in this, and it's like, it adds a little bit of depth. They kind of diversified, like, not every holiday is just finding, you know, the crown prince of that holiday. Not every holiday is just finding Jack hiding, or finding Franklin hiding, or finding Jingle. It's like, they kind of leaned in and added a level of complexity to these characters and to these holidays. It's still not wildly complex. Like, you run out of things to do pretty quickly, I would say. And I'll be able to tell you in a bit here. But with that said, I do really enjoy how they did add a level of complexity, just to how you participate in the holiday, you know? And the same thing with Halloween, trick-or-treating and whatnot. I expressed my distaste in certain aspects of the Halloween holiday here, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, but overall, there was still that level of complexity where you have to go trick-or-treating to get candy, and then trick-or-treat with the people that are out and about in your town. Like, that's cool. Here's some beauties. I'll make the finest clam chowder you've ever had with these magnificent mollusks. Now then, I've got everything I need, so let's get cooking. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to make 4 different dishes for the feast. Thanks to me, and also to you to some extent, we've got delicious clam chowder ready to serve. Folks tend to underrate soup, but they would think twice. Or they should think twice. Some nice fresh manila clams can really satisfy. I'd like to show my appreciation for your help. I present to you a Turkey Day rug, which I'm sure I already have. For an amateur, you've got a real eye for ingredients. Next on my menu, I plan to cook up a pumpkin pie. And he's very stoked down there about that. Everyone's very stoked. I was going to hire a gopher to fetch ingredients, but he didn't show. So how would you like to be my gopher? Sure. Gobble gob, I really appreciate this. Even a brilliant chef is nothing without an eager assistant. Let's make this a red letter turkey day. Let's talk turkey about what we'll need to buy or to bake that pumpkin pie. I'll need an orange pumpkin plus a yellow pumpkin. Once it's all stirred in, it'll make for the best pumpkin pie. Okay, so 1 orange pumpkin and 1 yellow. Alright, let me run over to my garden. Alright, you're gonna get 2 yellow pumpkins. Sorry. Alright. Y'all are just walking around with empty plates. I'm the only one doing work, so if everybody could get the heck out of my way, that'd be great. I got you. I got you, Franklin. I have them. Oh no, you gave me 2 yellow pumpkins. This is an unbalanced pumpkin pie. This will never work. Let's get cooking. Oh yeah. Got clam chowder. We got pumpkin pie. We're halfway to a balanced Thanksgiving feast. That creamy roasted pumpkin, pureed with spices, makes for a quintessential pumpkin pie. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin pie. I love apple pie. Apple pie is my jam. And, like, I used to really dig cherry pie. That was my favorite back in the day. But I think apple pie has since, you know, taken over. But a few chefs could have brought out the flavor quite so well, but the raw ingredients were all you. This is for your help with another great dish. Compliments the chef. A Turkey Day wall. Now then, for our next dish, we'll use lots of ingredients to make a hearty gratin. Gratin? I think that's a potato thing? Yeah. For this, we need to procure an oyster as well as a potato. Come back once you've found what we need. An oyster. I mean, a potato will be easy. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't even have to go to my garden for that. I think there's a weird potato patch randomly over here. Did they take both my... Okay, no. I was gonna say, did he take both of my pumpkins? But he didn't. Alright, so we got the potato. Now we need an oyster. Are we gonna say oysters are just gonna be laying here? Or are oysters something I'm gonna have to dive for? I guess we'll find out. Okay. I feel like they're gonna be just laying around. But I'm not having any luck at all right now, so I can't say that with any level of certainty. Sure, I'll grab that, I guess. I'm not super confident that I'm going to find an oyster right now. I'm starting to think it's something I'm going to have to dive for. Okay. So I guess there's a quick and easy way to figure this out. I'll just go over here and Pearl, oyster, scallop, oyster. Yeah, okay. So I do have to go diving. Do I, by chance... I need a swimsuit. Yeah, I was gonna say, do I by chance have, or like have to have a swimsuit on in order to go diving? The answer is yes. The game won't let you just jump into the drink like that. So I'm gonna run inside here and get changed out of my Halloween duds. I feel like that should have been something I did a while back, but I didn't. So here we are. Fashion items. Oh, wait, do I have... It'd be way too convenient if I had just randomly had a random oyster in here, but I don't know why I ever would. Oh, comic shorts. I thought that was a swimsuit. Are you gonna tell me I don't own a swimsuit now? Oh, here we go. Good enough. I think I could take off all these things as well. Oh, so my Halloween costume is just under my wetsuit now. That's not weird at all. Okay. I forgot that, like, regular bathing suits don't exist in this game, right? It's just wetsuits. Alright, so let's go... As anybody does on Thanksgiving, let's be real. Like, this is a staple of the Thanksgiving holiday. Going swimming in the ocean and diving for oysters and getting a turban shell instead. I mean, maybe somewhere, right? If you live in a place where you go, maybe Hawaii? Say, if you live in a place, sound off in the comments if you live in a place where it's a holiday tradition to go swimming in the ocean. Because I think I might want to move to wherever you're at. Because that sounds pretty gnarly, actually. What happens if I can't find an oyster? What is that? It's a pearl. I didn't anticipate this taking so much time and so much pocket space. I think this is gonna come to bite me in the butt. Not clearing out my pocket. Nope. What is that? Scallop. Oh, there's, what's his face? I forget his name. Pascal. Wow. It's been so long. Hey, man. About that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure. It's just taking up pocket space anyway. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. The ocean covers most of the earth, but that's good, because it's the best part. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today is a good day. I love Pascal. Even if I did forget his name for a minute there. This is so big, there's no way this is an oyster. I feel like... Hold up. They are available in November, thank God. Crap. I was hoping that it was going to show what shadow size it was. I don't think it's a big shadow. But I'm also not sure. I also don't know if they move or not. Ooh, there it is. Boom. Got an oyster. Well, there. That answers my question. Let's get out of here. Easy peasy. And by easy peasy, I mean... took up a lot of pocket space with random junk, but it's fine. I'm not even sure yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not even sure I can get out of the water over here. So I'm gonna have to swim up to my secret beach. If I can find my secret beach, that is. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, there's my WWE truck, so we're getting close to my secret beach. I'm just lost at sea, guys. Happy Turkey Day. I'm lost at sea. Okay. We survived. Let me just sell all this crap. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to this crap because I have this weird suspicion that he's gonna ask for something ridiculous. Like, oh, go get me a whelk. Why don't you? Can I talk to him across the table? No. It's been a while since I shot down a balloon. Let me grab this guy. Oh, good. My golden slingshot exploded. It's been so long that my golden slingshot just exploded into dust. This better be worth it. What is it? Wait, let me open this first. Ooh, learned a new DIY recipe, though. That wasn't from the balloon, though. I don't know what the balloon was. Clay. Wow. Wow, that was worth it. Our next dish will be a gratin. Yeah. I don't remember how to get the golden slingshot, though. So I'll have to check that then. Here's a potato and here's an oyster. What if is it possible to give him incorrect ingredients? Let's get cooking. All right. 3 of our 4 meals or courses are now prepped for Thanksgiving. Masterful. My gratin is filled with the heartiest of hearty ingredients. It'll be the talk of the town. You know, you're developing quite a savory reputation as an assistant. This is for your help with another great dish. Compliments of the chef. Some Turkey Day flooring. So we got the flooring, the rug, and the wallpaper. I appreciate that he's giving me all these things. The final dish I have planned is none other than a grand... I don't know how to pronounce that. Looks like manure to me, but that's not manure. I understand it's Turkey Day, but you wouldn't believe the way they choose to celebrate it in some places. See, that's funny. That's good humor. But the less said there, the better. We'll need sea bass and some flour. Oh my god. Sea bass and flour. Okay. So I suspect it'll be pretty easy to catch a sea bass. So let's do that first. As I pick the smallest possible beach to to go fishing on, but this could be it right here. Come on, you bugger. You gonna break my golden fishing rod, too? I don't think this is a golden fishing rod, though. That is not even close to a sea bass. Imagine when you actually want to catch a sea bass and you can't catch a sea bass. Crazy. Crazy stuff. That is not a sea bass. It's way too small to be a sea bass. Sea bass. We're looking for... Ooh, that could be a sea bass. It's a big honker. Sea bass. Oops, all sea bass. I could cook something with this. Yeah, I've come up with a recipe for sea bass pie. What? And also, ew. Did I just come up with this on the fly? Is that a thing now? Is that a thing? If you fish enough, you just come up with like recipes on the fly? That's actually pretty cool. I guess there isn't anything to be made with that zebra turkey fish, though. What is the recipe for flour? Do I have a recipe for flour? Oh yeah, here we go. Flour. Wow, there's a lot of different types of flour and sugar. Alright, so we need 5 wheat. Good thing I have 6 wheat here. And some weeds. But that doesn't help. 5 wheat, 1 weed. There should be a crafting table at the harvest station thing. I don't think I have a crafting table except for downstairs in my basement. So let me run downstairs. Also, I have a really cool idea for a movie theater. So stay tuned in the near future because I'm going to be moving my movie theater out of my house and building an actual movie theater in town or on my island, and it's going to be freaking sick. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming in a new episode sometime in the near future here on the Let's Play series. But anyway, that's just a teaser. I came up with it the other night, and I was like, you know what, that'd be freaking sick. Let me do that. I have to make sure I have the appropriate resources to do it first, though. Okay, so why is it not showing... Oh, yeah, why is it not showing what's craftable? Oh, no, dude. I need, like, an actual cooking... I need, like, a kitchen. You can't just use a regular crafting table. And I don't have one here, so I gotta go up to my little restaurant on my island. See, when your life in Animal Crossing is totally convoluted, and you don't have things organized, suddenly it makes this holiday take a lot longer. Alright, let's climb up here. Still got my spooky cookies over there. We got this range. Let's make something. Boom. Let's prep some flour. We've got some flour. I forget, does that make 1 bag or does that make a... Oh, it makes 10 bags. That's what I kind of thought. I was gonna say, like, that's a lot of wheat for a single bag of flour. That would be kind of crazy. But yeah, then as I was making it, I was like, you know what? I feel like this makes more than one bag, and it makes 10. So we're in good shape. We're stocked up now. More than we'll ever need to be. Last up is a dazzling presentation of fresh fish, the one, the only sea bass manure. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have them. I got you, bro, Chacho. Boom. Let's get cooking, brother. Nice. Reliable assistance and high-quality ingredients make a master chef's work that much smoother. Now then, I've got everything I need, so let's get cooking. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a gross-looking dinner. Even the pumpkin pie over there has like these weird green splots on it, and ugh. Doesn't seem that tasty to me, but it's fine. We've done it. We've used 2 splendid fish to create a... Wait, we've used 2 splendid fish. What other fish did we use? It was 1 sea bass and flour to create a something worthy of a main course. A meunier? A meunier? I don't know. I couldn't have worked my magic without the ingredients you found. We make a complimentary pairing. Gobble gob. We got through the entire 4-course menu I planned for today. I owe much of that to you. In all honesty, I'm deeply thankful for your help today. In honor of that, as well as nature's bounty all around us, I hope you'll accept this cornucopia. Put it in the cornucopia. And I have another little present just for you. It's recipes. With these, you can learn to make everything I prepared today. This book will be on sale at the shop tomorrow, but you deserve an advance copy for your help. Oh, that's cool. Are they different recipes every Thanksgiving? Because that would be a cool thing that would inspire me to come back every Thanksgiving. Gobble gob. With some help... I wonder what would happen if we went off recipe with a few of the ingredients. It's your call, but if you'd like to go above and beyond, bring me any ingredients you think might work. If they improve my recipes, well, I won't credit you, but I will offer you a small reward. So am I supposed to just give you random crap now, or... Wait, where are the recipes that you just handed me? Or did I just, like, automatically learn them? I wasn't reading. I wasn't paying attention. Scroll all the way to the top, because I think that's where they would be. Oh yeah, there they are. Cool. Clam chowder, pumpkin pie, gratin, olive flounder. Wait, what? That's not what we made, dude. That's not what we made. I guess he had sugar already for that one, and flour. But, like, this one doesn't even have the sea bass that we put into it. That doesn't make any sense. But it's fine. I guess we'll claim this, since we blew up my golden frickin' slingshot for it. So what happens if I do just give him random crap? Wait. I bet there are still dishes that could be improved, even more than considered. Secret ingredients up its sleeve. Maybe its residents might know something. Oh, maybe I have to ask? Sweetkins. Where have you been for the last 1 week? Okay, it's not been that long. Last time I talked to you, you're just like, oh, it's been 3 years! Now it's like 1 week. Calm down. Like, it's not that serious. I'm happy to see you again. You should say hi to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. I can't stop staring at the feast food. I mean, it's just sitting there on that table, being food at me. It's intense. Anybody have any ingredient thing or like suggestions? You seem somehow different since the last time we met. It was a week ago. New outfit, new hairstyle. Spill the deets. Bravo to the chef, and to everyone else who helped. It all looks so good I could just dance. Okay, none of these people have anything to say. Maybe you have to find people that are in their houses? Maybe like there are people cooking at home. So like this person's at home. So I'll ask them. I'll ask them if they have recipes. Yes. Okay, Goldie's at home cooking. Hey there, it's been a while. Dumb While seems kind of empty without you. What's up? I was hoping I can contribute some of my own cooking to Turkey Day. I might not be on Franklin's level, but I can't sit around the plaza all day. I've got to do something to help. I'm glad you're here. I was getting anxious because I couldn't find any dab for this dish. If you happen to get your hands on some, I'll trade you for another ingredient. Does that sound good? All right, so we're gonna get one ingredient just to see what this is like, because I don't remember this part in previous years. Maybe I just like didn't play it, or I'm not totally sure. But now I gotta catch a dab, and I think they're relatively big shadows. It's not that little guy. It could be this thing. Screw it. Let's try this thing. Come on, throw the thing. It's kind of big. I'm not wildly confident. Oh, that's an olive flounder, though. Crap. Close, but no cigar. How about you? I kind of forgot how much of a spaz I am when it comes to fishing. Another olive flounder. I think a dab might be smaller, if I'm being honest. It's like the same, it's like close to the same size, but not quite. I could be making that up, though. You know what's kind of weird to me? I think because Animal Crossing New Horizons takes place on a tropical island, for some reason the holidays just don't hit the same. For me personally. Hold on. I gotta really focus on freaking fishing. Another sea bass. Now I'll catch all the sea bass now that I don't want to. But like I never grew up, like I went to the beach at the summer, like during the summer, obviously. But like I don't know. I never grew up around the beach at holiday times. So it feels weird that I'm just like celebrating Thanksgiving on a tropical beach. Like it feels, I don't know. Whereas previous Animal Crossing, it's like you were in a, yes, there was always a beach, but it was never like so tropical. It was, or like it was never surrounding you. You were never on a tropical island before. And this is not like, I'm not like crapping on the game or anything because of this. It's just my personal like, I don't know, feeling about it. Like, in previous Animal Crossing games, there's a dab, thank God. Oh, come up with new recipes on the fly. That's pretty cool, actually. I might actually just do an episode of just fishing and hoping to find new recipes. Scroll faster. But yeah, like, in previous Animal Crossing games, you're just in a town. Yes, there was a beach, but it was just, like, essentially just a town. A wooded area, whatever. And so, like, you had lots of, like, insulation from the beach, if that makes sense. Like, you weren't constantly seeing the beach. And, like, and the only reason I thought about this is because I was running on the beach and I was, like, listening to the jam, that is the Thanksgiving music. And, like, when you're on the beach, it's entirely drowned out by the waves crashing. And I know that's, like, so you can hear, like, the fishing sound effects and stuff like that, so it makes it easier to fish, but I guess I'm just used to, like, running around town, and, like, 99% of the time, you hear this level of audio. Or the music is really jamming, and you got your Christmas music, and you have your Halloween music, and you have your Turkey Day music, and your Festivale music, and all that good stuff. I don't know. I think that's... Like, it feels festive when I'm in here, right? Like, when I'm in this core section. But as soon as I stroll down to the beach, it suddenly feels a lot less... It feels a lot more summery, no matter what time of year it is. And it feels a lot less winter, fall. And I know that's literally just a me thing, like... But just something that I've kind of noticed in myself playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Here's your dab. Thanks a million to be such a big help. What should I give you in return? Oh, I do have some extra red snapper. Will that do? Oh, let me also give you a tip about ingredients to really spice up your cooking. Use it in good health. Use it in good health. If you're making pumpkin pie, a good variety of pumpkins helps to keep every bite interesting. Use a bunch of different colors of pumpkins for a pie to remember. It works every time. Weather. So the actual ingredient is useless. Like the red snapper is nothing to me, right? Except maybe... Let me go wake up Franklin. He seems like he's asleep. So yeah, so maybe if I just go get a bunch of different colored pumpkins quick, then suddenly he'll talk to me. Franklin is literally just like sleeping on the job. Yeah, okay. I'd bet those 2 shades of pumpkin could be used to make my pumpkin pie recipe even better. Every professional chef worth their salt knows when greatness is at hand. I can taste it in the air. I need your green pumpkin and your white pumpkin. Trust me. You're holding the key to a positively delectable pumpkin pie. Help me unlock its potential flavor. Okay. You won't regret this. I'm going to cook the most amazing pumpkin pie you've ever had. Just you wait. Now then, you've given me everything I need, so... Alright, so we can continue cooking. I want to know, does it change the look of the pie? Oh, it spruces it up! So now it's a sparkly pie. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. Wow, your bounty of multicolored pumpkins has revamped the palette, if not the palette, of my pumpkin pie. I don't think it would have occurred to me to harvest so many colors of pumpkin for one. Okay. Awesome. Wheat decor. Okay, so there's another level, so it's not just you complete 4 and you're done. Now it's you complete, in theory, up to 8, right? They're up to 8 different recipes to create. Because now I'm hooked. Now I want to make all 4 ingredients super fancy. Okay, so who's next? I gotta go. I think this. I thought Bunny was home, but she's not home. But does that imply that there are at least 4 people inside? Okay. So we got 2. There better be 2 more people on the next block, or else we're in trouble. Can you just ask me for something that I already have? That would be sick. Welcome. I'm in the cooking mood today because it's Turkey Day. That said, I could really use a horse mackerel right now. Alright, let me go get a freaking horse mackerel. Wish you could have asked for a red snapper. That would have been convenient. Alrighty. So we're back to fishing. Gonna run down back to the beach. At least horse mackerel, they're pretty small. So it'll probably be relatively easy to identify. That could be a horse mackerel right there. Let's hope it is. Boom. Horse mackerel from the jump, baby. Let's go. Alright, let's go drop this off quick. With Piper. And get those sweet, sweet deets on how to improve another recipe for Franklin. You know, this dish needs a little something. Yeah, I know. Wow, you are a major lifesaver. Orange pumpkin. Yeah, it doesn't really help all that much, frankly. Because I can get those in abundance. That's not all. I'm going to give you a hot cooking tip straight from Piper. That's me. Okay, so everyone knows you use manila clams and clam chowder, obs, but adding a scallop is where it's at. Damn it. I literally gave my scallop away to Pascal. Pascal. Pascal? 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 Pascal. I think it's Pascal. No, dude. No, dude. Alright, it's not gonna go diving again. But this time I'm gonna put some stuff into storage quick. Because I have no pocket space. Put everything away. Sure. I'm gonna add this down here as well. Just so I don't have to keep doing that. Alrighty. Whee! Alright, so we're back scallop hunting. It's gonna be a long episode. Did not expect Turkey Day to be so involved, if I'm being totally honest. But I'm not mad at it, though, either. Like, that was kind of my complaint about... Be a scallop. Crap. That was kind of my complaint about that, Halloween, because there was just, like, at this point, no, I'm not getting any new stuff, I don't think. I mean, recipes, yes. Actually, but I don't think I'm getting really any new... Welk. Turban shell. Any new, like, Turkey Day items, like the rug, the flooring, the wallpaper, cornucopia. I'm sure I have all that already. But it is kind of just like the satisfaction of like going through and going through and just cooking up recipes for the feast and, you know, doing, then going back and, you know, spitting out extra cool recipes. This is almost definitely not a scallop, right? We can assume that this is not a scallop. Super freaking fast, and I can't catch it, though, whatever it is. Crap. Got it. Better be a scallop. It's not. It's a Venus flower basket. Whatever the heck that is. It's the fastest moving flower basket I've ever seen. I'll tell you that much. What is that? A pearl oyster. God. It's a bunch of garbage, dude. Just a bunch of garbage. You garbage. Come on. That's so tiny. That's not a scallop. Acorn barnacle. Oh, man, dude. Why did it have to be, like, the frickin'... say the rarest thing in the game, but it's not, obviously. Oh, this thing's moving very slowly, though. This could be a scallop. I don't really know... Nope, just another oyster. Why couldn't it be an oyster? Why did I agree to giving that frickin' scallop to Pascal? It's like the game knew that I found one already, and it was like, oh, this will be an easy ingredient. Wrong-o. Because I gave it away. So full of garbage. Nope. Well, on the bright side, literally any other deep sea creature I'll have ready to go for any ingredient or for any recipe. I'm hoping this frickin' the last one, they're gonna be like, oh, olive flounder instead of, or like red snapper instead of the sea bass. Because I already have those. I caught those already. Heck, I'll even throw a zebra turkey fish into the mix. That sounds disgusting, but you never know. Another mussel, dude. Another mussel! I just need a scallop! Why am I scallop diving on Thanksgiving? Be a scallop, please. Please, it's a freaking pearl oyster! No! No! Dude. This is insane. I've lost my will to live. I've officially lost my will to live. I am thankful for nothing. This holiday is ruined. I'm about to go up with an axe and make a real Thanksgiving feast out of Franklin. Also, I do enjoy the dark humor of like, oh, you should see how other... Even a crab, dude. How they celebrate the holiday in some places. Not wink, wink, nudge, nudge about, like, eating turkey, right? But, like, he also goes on to say, like, yeah, like, we're not going to talk about that. It's absolutely barbaric. But, like, in theory, we are literally ripping up... There's another oyster. We are literally ripping up living creatures from the bottom of the ocean and cooking them. So we are still slaughtering things for this feast. This is not a vegan diet by any means. Be a scallop, please. For the love of all that is holy, that is seaweed! I couldn't kelp myself. I can kill myself, though. Oh my god. Please, please, put me out of my misery. Give me a scallop. One scallop. One scallop, please. Ooh! Ask and you shall receive. Ask 100 times and 1 time you will receive. Oh, yeah. All is forgiven. I'm not going to kelp myself. I'm no longer going to kelp myself. I was just button mashing A, thinking that was going to make me run faster, too. That's how brain dead I am at this point. Franklin! Franklin! I've got something for you. Let's spruce up that clam chowder, shall we? I worked hard for that scallop. Now then, you've given me everything I need, so let's get cooking. Alright, so we're about an hour in, and we're about halfway through this meal. Just kidding, we're about, I think, assuming you can only spruce up each recipe once, we're actually, that puts us about 75% through preparing this meal. But now we also have to, oh, Turkey Day garden stand. What is that? That sounds new. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Maybe it's not new. Let me put it over here, though. Did I leave the rug? Can I put a rug outside? Is that a thing you can do? No, it's not. That's lame. This would actually be kind of cool to have a rug here, but anyway. Well, that's not even remotely Turkey Day-ish. But are you kidding me, dude? You can't even put the freaking cornucopia on top of it? Yo, that's beat. That is garbage. That is legitimate garbage. Be better, Nintendo. Now my cornucopia just has to go on the floor like a peasant. Eat off the floor. How diabolically disgusting. Oh, both these people. I was gonna say, hopefully there's at least 2 people in the next block. Both the 2 people on the next block are in their homes, so that makes it easier. We can streamline that. I wonder if you can ask 2 different people for tips at the same time. We're gonna find out. Tad, what's good? It's been a while. Are those new clothes? I mean, it's a wetsuit, so yeah. I mean, no, but yeah. What do you need? Sea bass. Bro. Say less. Say less. Here you go. I already got it for you. I'm not even going to waste my time Wait, do I not have a sea bass? Where'd my sea bass go? Oh, no. I put it away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me be right back. So I am going to go check if I can do 2 at the same time. Only because I forgot that my sea bass was not with me. And if I can get both of these ingredients and knock them out, we can wrap this show up real quick. What's up with you, Candy? Okay. A dab. Oh my god. Alright, so we need a dab, another dab, and a sea bass. We have a sea bass already. We're gonna have to catch a dab. But I know what their shadow size is now. They're like a small, medium type of thing. Let me go get the sea bass real quick, though. I don't happen to have a dab laying around in here, do we? No. Olive flounder, have plenty of those. I was gonna say, you're gonna tell me I don't have a sea bass now? You frickin' liars. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me change back into my my branded attire. Too big to be a dab, I do believe. I'm gonna catch you even though I know you're not a dab. I guess you could be. I think it's like one. I think this thing is like one size too big. I literally just caught a dab earlier in this episode, but I already forget. As is tradition. Yeah, it's a sea bass. Too big. The worst thing is going to be if my fishing line breaks now. This could be the money. Come on, dab. Dabaroo, there it is. Boom, baby. Creepy looking thing. All right, we got our fish. This should wrap up both. Actually, no, it doesn't wrap up both. It gives us what we need to get next, what we need to find next. Just getting ahead of myself a little bit there, thinking this is gonna wrap up my my quest. Now that I have 2 sea bass. 2, count them, 2 sea bass. A barred knife jaw. Yippee. At least that's worth some money. Dungeness crab. Oh, I have one of those. Heck yeah, dude. I don't know if it's in my pocket, but... Oh, yeah, there it is. Ooh, big money, baby. Let's go. So let's go cook up that recipe, then we'll go back to Candy, get that final ingredient, and then we'll settle this quest once and for all. We are ahead of the game, unless Candy's like, another Dungeness crab! This recipe, pumpkin pie is best with crab meat! Let's go. Do it. Do the thing. Okay. I think the last remaining thing is like the main course, the fish thing. So it might actually be like a fish that I already have in my pocket or in my inventory. So we might be in good shape. We'll have to wait and see. But boom. 3 of the 4 meals are now super sparkly. Killing it. I'm gobsmacked. Those thick crab legs really lent some depth to my standard gratin recipe. Yeah, see, let's not act like we're, you know, cooking up a vegan feast here. Just because you're not on the plate doesn't mean anything. Hearth. What does that mean? Is that like a bowl or like a pot? Oh, no, it's... Oh, that's actually kind of dope. I forgot what a hearth was. All right, last one. I got your remaining ingredient, buddy boy. And by buddy boy, I mean Candy. Take this dab. Here's your dab. Now tell me what I need. Flour. Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks, flour. Yay. Tell me what I need. Hot cooking tip. Let's go. A barred knife jaw is the way to go. Yo, dude, we just got that. Ooh, big money, dude. Making it easy for the last 2 recipes. When you spend so much time failing to get the first 2 recipes down, you end up with all the necessary ingredients for the second 2 recipes. But also, I'm kind of bitter because, like, he saw that barred knife jaw in my pocket. Let's be real. He knew what I was cooking with. He knew what I was packing. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna wait for him to go do the extra legwork before I tell him that he has the ingredient in his pocket already. Barred knife jaw. Manya. However you pronounce that. Still looks like manure to me, but whatever. Huzzah. 4 sparkly meals. Can they get more sparkly? My original request would have made a fine menu. But your barred knife jaw, menu. But your barred knife jaw was an inspired choice. Our main dish is now even more luxurious. There will be lines around the block for this one. This is for your help with another great dish. Compliments of the chef. A Turkey Day table. Alright, word. I'll put that over there with the cornucopia. You know, at first I only thought of you as an amateur ingredients gopher. But the ingredients you brought me led to all sorts of flavor breakthroughs. I learned a lot. I think I'm ready to upgrade you to professional ingredient gopher. But no, you've earned a break. Go take some time to really truly enjoy the rest of Turkey Day. But what if I come right back? The feast was a smashing success, and more of it was your work than I expected. I'm extremely thankful. Now go on then, enjoy the rest of Turkey Day. Okay, so that is the finale. Yeah. I'm gonna get a photo. As my frickin' villagers push me, dude. These are some really terrible frickin' lenses. Or like... Hold on. Pro camera. Alright, got some solid picks there. Didn't even realize that taking a picture was, Can I get a cool... Oh, yeah, let me do... Oops. No. I want to get a cool, like... Yeah, this. Oh, I don't want to do that. This is creepy, though, because it's too close up. I'm just getting some really, really great pictures here. I love that. Alright. I think I've gotten more or less everyone. Wait, maybe if I run over here. Maybe I can, like... I don't know if this will work. No, it won't. Ah, well. Good enough. Oh, but I think I can... Oh, heck yeah, dude. What a great pick. Love it. Love it. Alrighty, we got our Turkey Day 2025 village photos. So with that being said, oh, let me go set up this table quick. With that being said, thank you guys so much for spending your holiday, part of your holiday with me, whether you're watching it on Turkey Day / Thanksgiving or watching it any other time of the year. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm thankful for all of my subscribers and everybody who tunes in and watches my videos on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. I can't speak. Thank you so much for being here. That's lame. Why can't I... Is there any way to throw that farther back? I don't think there is. Maybe if I just rotate the table, though. That doesn't look as bad. I mean, no, it does, because then the cornucopia is the wrong way. I hate that. Whatever. Is there anything I can put behind it? No, because then it's a hearth. No, not really. Alright, well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Kind of lame, but it is what it is. Wish I could put a rug under it, at least. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving/Turkey Day meal is. Let me know what your favorite... We talked about the balloons and the parade, too. Let me know what your favorite, either this year or next year... Or not... Yeah, tell me what your favorite next year's is. Previous years, whatever. You know, favorite Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloons or floats or performances or whatever you want to... Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let's get the comment section lit up with, you know, Thanksgiving/Turkey Day festive comments. Smash the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, upload new video content to the channel here every single weekday, Monday through Friday, every single week, so don't miss out. But with all that being said, again, thank you so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.